Oh my god. What a soap opera has been on this platform lately here. And you gotta ask, how on earth, or to do a Sid Seixeira run, how on earth does this guy still have a channel and gets freaking monetized? I mean, I'm not a big, not big enough yet to where I'm monetized yet, but I'm aspiring to, make content and maybe make some money on the side if I get big enough here. But how on earth does this guy, keep doing what he's doing? And definitely he's crossed the line many times here. And I mean, he is a flaming train wreck and hot garbage here, but it's really been hard to avoid it. And I mean, I do follow other YouTubers that have millions of subscribers and are also calling him out here. But I figure this Calgary sports fan is obligated. I need to, give my 2 cents on I am JayStation here. I mean, good God. I mean, this guy has gotten something so predictable here. And one of the things they tell you to do if you want to grow on YouTube here is, go on what's trending and, latest trends. And this is definitely one latest trend. And yeah, I am maybe attempting to get a few more views here. But this guy will stoop to anything to get a freaking view. And I mean, looking at him as a person, I mean, he definitely does not look like someone I definitely would like as a person here. And there's too many other videos of him from people that he used to work with on videos that definitely sheds a lot of bad light on him. But he definitely has put it on himself here. I mean, it's one thing. I mean, it is bad entertainment and kind of a little bit of a, sometimes he can be a little funny. I mean, I first heard about this guy because he first started off doing 24-hour challenges and, where it's where you stay overnight, you hide. But, he's gotten in a lot of trouble with that, and I know he got in trouble with the law there. And also the fact that, I'm in Calgary, I'm a Canadian. This guy's also a Canadian here because he lives in Ontario there. I think he first was living in Ottawa, and now he lives in Toronto there. But he definitely specialized in that. And I know there's a lot of YouTubers. I'm definitely don't have the guts. And I'm definitely not willing to start, doing urban exploring or anything like that. But he definitely got in a lot of trouble doing that when he did that himself here. But then apparently I heard that that channel got demonetized. And then he started his own, another channel. He called himself JayStation. Now it's I'm JayStation. And he definitely has specialized in 3 a.m. challenges and all this stuff from the dark web, guys. And, come on, guys. I can't do this at 3 a.m., guys. I bought this in the dark web, guys. I mean, he definitely says that a lot here. He's gotten too predictable here. But he definitely, I mean, it's one thing to do that and bait and do entertainment here. But the problem here is that he's done too many shady things in the past where he exploits, I mean, most of the people that watch his stuff for children here, and definitely if you have half a brain here, all of his stuff is fake. And yeah, maybe you could do it partly as entertainment here, but where he freaking crosses the line here, I mean, he said he's done a lot of things in the dark web where, he's, but, talks to Jesus Christ, I remember his one where he talks to Black Santa, then he did a thing with Kermit the Frog there for a while, evil Kermit the Frog here, but then when he talks about dark web, buying slaves, and then the other thing that he really crossed the line here is he monetizes all his videos. And he makes money on all his dark web stuff, where it's stuff for kids, but he tries to hide it for, with these adult stuff in the videos there. And he's definitely made a lot of money on being shady here. And definitely I've heard a lot of stuff where he hasn't treated people well. I mean, there's definitely a story where, there was one lady that was in one video named Ika, and she definitely made a video on why they're no longer together there, and definitely did some shady things. And then there was another video, I think his name is Wesley there. I mean, there's a ton of stuff on there. He definitely got stranded in Ottawa because he didn't want to, because Jay wasn't patient enough to let him, say bye to his family there. And then there was another guy named Jay who was another guy who was inspired by him, that he apparently cut him off because not JayStation, but this other guy named Jay there, where apparently in one video there he bought the gay potion on the dark web and he actually kissed JayStation there. That was some fake entertainment there, but he also isn't with JayStation anymore because apparently he didn't understand, and I mean it was tough for him, and he was crying in the video on top about not JayStation, but apparently he had to go out of town to attend the funeral of his aunt there. But he definitely did this big publicity stunt. I mean, he's made money off the deaths of celebrities there. I mean, there was XXXTentacion. He definitely did one on, Mac Miller. And then I know I didn't watch him, and I know unfortunately he had some mental issues, but Etika, that definitely really, really pissed off the YouTube community there. And then he does his Ouija board thing, talking to them from the death there. But definitely most recently here, and it's definitely become a soap opera because he had a girlfriend named Alexia, or used to have a girlfriend like Alexia. Apparently he bought her off the dark web, guys, and then he made a stunt where he faked her death, and it blew up. I mean, well, JayStation lies about everything and fakes everything, and he was shady, and you can't believe anything in. You think, oh, if I said she died in a drunk driving car accident, that definitely shows disrespect to those who have died in drunk driving accident. You'd think he has over almost 5.5 million subscribers. You'd think even with the little kids, there has to be some that are affected by it. Unfortunately, if they had a tragic family member. And he capitalizes on it and he monetizes them all. I mean, that's where I definitely have a problem here. And the problem is that he continues on doing this thing. It's going to make it even tougher for other creators to enjoy watching that do this for a living, that because of him. And I don't know how you can necessarily kick him off the platform because, I mean, let's say he still makes another Google account and calls himself I Am, or changes his name enough. But, I mean, definitely, and there was definitely a soap opera with him and Alexia here. I mean, there's definitely tons and tons of, stories about who did this, who did that, but, he definitely does not sound like a character that you want to associate yourself with. And then on Twitter, there was a couple, just made a couple tweets about just been caught on with this soap opera, and because it's, like I said, flaming train wreck hot garbage, that it's tough to look away here. And actually, there was one YouTuber, he does a commentary named Penguin Zero there, and I remember he mentioned something about him working at Costco and bullying people. Well, actually on Twitter there, I just discovered this guy named Cole Pearson, and apparently he worked with him in Costco back in Ottawa or in Ontario there. Now he lives in Vancouver just to get the heck away from this guy. And apparently it was so asinine that apparently when he kept complaining to management there, the management made them sign a contract to behave themselves at work here, or Jay to behave himself and leave Co-op alone. But I mean it's brilliant what he does in a way, JayStation, in terms of getting views, clickbait there, but he steeps to a low where he capitalizes on the death of celebrities and other people that are as popular on this platform here. And then the ultimate low was faking his girlfriend's death, do the sobbing fake sob video, and then he set up a memorial because ultimately he admitted, I faked it, or I faked it, and he was actually crying, and he said, oh, you had such a crappy childhood. And I mean, you hear stories of people having crappy childhoods, but that doesn't necessarily make you the right to be a crappy person here. And then get this, obviously him and Alexia broke up, and it's another he said, she said thing, and this drama is definitely, it's somewhat been tough to avoid because it's been blowing up on this platform. And gee, I mean, when a lot of people watch you for your fake stuff, I don't know why, and you've done shady stuff in the past, your track record proves it. You think, if you say that, a character that he likes, and it was a way to promote his other channel, Dream Team, where apparently Alexia said she wanted 1 million subscribers. That was her last dying wish, and he said he talked to her parents when she died. She didn't. Spoiler alert. She didn't die there. That last wish was to upload those videos there, where in reality, family was all of a sudden getting contacted like, sorry to hear your daughter died. And then the parents were like, what? Oh, she didn't. And you get millions of, thousands of that. But, I mean, there's definitely something needs to be done on this guy here. And there's too many bad things about him. And then, of course, after, they broke up. And I don't know if it's hard to believe either side with Jay or Alexia here. Because apparently he is supposedly, charged with assault. And, of course, Jay denies it. And there's tons of material out there you can watch here. I'm not going to show any clips, or I just briefly go over, just give you my 2 cents here. But I mean, this is definitely, it's another cliche you could say. He's definitely a tire fire here, and I'd say, how on earth does this guy keep, allowed to make videos, make money off of it? And I mean, it's just, he definitely exploits children with those videos, and then surprisingly, he didn't make a 3 a.m. video about talking to Kobe Bryant from the dead there. I mean, rest in peace. I mean, it's tragic what happened to Kobe Bryant here, but Jay would stoop to that low there, but if it wasn't for all that girlfriend stuff, he probably would have done it. And I know he said on Twitter, I'm not going to do a video on that. Well, yeah, congratulations. You're not as much of a bad person here. But I know his latest videos here, he said he bought yet another girlfriend from the dark web. And then that whole video, I briefly looked at it. It had like all the same accusations that Alexia put on Jay there. But yeah, this is just my light rant about I'm JayStation here. I mean, it's been a soap opera, and definitely all these other commentators that have millions of subscribers here, and definitely it's been entertaining to watch them. And I mean, man. This guy needs to be stopped somehow, and it's just the fact that he gets monetized on these things, and all this gone wrong, and I mean, he's getting too predictable, always with that "what's poppin', guys?" and I need to hit 40,000 likes here, and then he has his Arabic friend, which Ahmed Mo, that apparently he's also aspiring to be a rapper. I like the. It's kind of funny how it's like, oh, when I was a kid here. I mean, it's bad acting. It's somewhat entertaining, but I mean, this YouTuber has definitely crossed the line here, and yeah, it just it doesn't make things look good for everyone else who does everything right and makes good, decent content here. I mean, I do what I do, but it's just me. I don't have a big production crew, and I don't have people working for me to make it all jazzy or beautiful, or I'm not. It would be nice if I made some money, maybe one day on this, but not to what he does, because I have more values, and also the fact that I have family too that's on social media, and they definitely would, really, really have a problem with it if I stooped to that low there. But I mean, that's kind of my light rant here on I'm JayStation. He's definitely trash. He's a douchebag and a bad person here. All the things you can say here, and I mean, definitely there's too many people that have dealt with him and have made videos on saying all the great things about him. Great as in I'm being sarcastic as not. And I'd say avoid staying away from him. And you might also say this might bring attention initially, but if there's enough people on here that bring attention to this soap opera, and he needs to be stopped. And I mean, because no sponsor is going to want to sponsor him, so he definitely makes enough ad money, and I mean, just definitely he gets more views in an hour, and I have my whole channel here, but I'm grinding out doing the right thing here. So yeah, anyway, if you want to follow along with this Calgary sports fan's journey here, home of the Flames, Hitmen, Roughnecks, and Stampeders here, this was just something I felt I just wanted to make a little video on, and make a light rant on, but I mostly do Calgary sports. I'm a Calgary sports fan, and yeah, I live in the same country as this guy does, and guys, and if I did 3 a.m. challenges as a sports fan, I'd be like, I bought an hour on the dark web, guys, it made me a Rough Rider fan, guys, and as a Stampeder fan, I don't like that, guys, don't buy watermelons on the dark web, and don't eat it at 3 a.m., guys, it'll make you a Rider fan, or if I buy a jersey off, I bought this cool Calgary Flames jersey off the dark web, guys. I put it on at 3 a.m., guys, and suddenly I don't like the Calgary Flames anymore, guys. I'm now a big Oiler fan or a Canuck fan, guys. Or suddenly I'd like to see a Kraken, guys. Draw, guys. Oh, someone just died, guys. I need to, make a call and call him at 3 a.m., guys, and pull out the Ouija board and talk to him from the dark web and over the air, guys. That's basically JayStation in a nutshell there, guys. Brah. But yeah, I also do attempt a comedy, personal vlogs here, but I needed to get this out here and, see how it gets here. But I'm like I am JayStation. My stuff's all real. I'm generally a Calgary sports fan, and I appreciate all you guys that support me and comment to you and watch along, and make sure you hit like, subscribe, and follow along, and allow me to keep growing on here. And I'm definitely never going to make anything dark web or rip other people's content, or or the case that he did with his girlfriend. Apparently, allegedly, he downloaded the video, uploaded it back on his channel, and striked her, as in copyright striked her. But I just did my quick little impression there, and just share the same platform and same Canadian citizen with them. And I appreciate all you commentaries for really calling them out. It's very funny what you guys do, and I appreciate all you commentaries too. And keep doing what you're doing, and you guys do the right thing to be monetized, but not I'm JayStation here. So yeah, it's just my little rant here. I think I should just get off here and get back into making my Calgary sports content that I know and love what I do, because I can't, it's a soap opera that keeps on giving, but maybe I could see the appreciation of soap operas back in its heyday, when I was, younger, and my mother stayed at home here, and I thought that stuff was all terrible, and that's what I am JayStation. It's all terrible stuff, acting. It is entertainment. Try to be entertainment, but there's moral values too, and yeah. And then the fact he makes money on all this, exploiting kids off the internet, and because that's why they put this COPPA thing in for, so the ads aren't targeted kids, so they don't get, all that stuff. But yeah, I'm just gonna say, I'll see you in the next video. What's poppin', guys? Guys. Yeah, I can't do that, and I'll be less cheesy than JayStation.